Pineapples. Such a delicious fruit. Do you all like them?
I love pineapples.
But I have a bone to pick with you, pineapple. It is oh so difficult figuring out how to cut you up properly so I can enjoy your wonderful, lovely lusciousness. It just, it bursts into your mouth when you take that first bite. But there's a recent viral Instagram video posted by Game of Thrones star Lena Headey, and it seemed to offer the perfect answer, but is it too good to be true? So apparently in this video, you're cutting the pineapple in half. She then seems to peel perfect pieces of the fruit just by using the skin. What do y'all think? All right, I'm gonna try it.
Nope.
Well, it turns out that the pineapple she used was a very ripe, specific type from Brazil. So you can't necessarily believe everything you see on the internet. Most pineapples will have greener skins and be a little bit tougher. You can't pluck that.
That was good. Kinda.
I'm gonna go Game of Thrones on you all.
That's right. There is a special slicer that you can get, which I actually haven't. Where you actually go around.
Or you could just do that.
Or you could do that.
Or you could just do that.
It's a special slicer, and so you put it down and you actually core it down almost like an apple, and you pull the pineapple out, and it's in this perfect spiral, and it's such a great hack, and that's easy. I have no interest in selling you a pineapple slicer, but it's actually a hack that works. Yeah, I have.
Why didn't you
tell
us before?
at home.
We could have done it as a
could've
giveaway.
We could have.
I could have said, and you're all going home with
That would
it.
have been
But you're not, because Dr. Botcher just told us about it.
So just to make her feel
You did a
bad,
great
on three,
job
we're gonna
today
say,
on the show.
oh, 1, 2, 3.
Aww.
And you know how much I love the giveaways.
You do. And you
like
performed so
joy.
well on the show today. And people, pineapple. I think in one serving, you get 131% of your recommended daily allowance of vitamin C. There's something underneath this box.
That is true.
Can help boost your immune system, can help lower cholesterol, may even give you some natural energy. You all want to know what it is? I never thought I would say this on television, or quite frankly, ever. Kumquats!
Yeah!
So, great for digestion, low in calories, only about 13 calories each, full of vitamin A, B, C, and E. The problem is that a lot of people find the juice in them really sour. The peel, sweet, full of fiber. So what's cool is when you eat the juice and the peel together, it's a nice little yin and yang.
It is.
Sweet and sour together. It tastes like candy.